Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're working hard here. I'm the host with the most, Jay Works.
And I'm the co-host with the most, Kristen Bouchard.
And you're tuning into the podcast,
Street Savvy,
the best on the motherfucking East Coast. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a good show for you tonight. Our last and final show of the night, hopefully, or not. We got great topics and we got some good news for you, world news. So let's get into it, folks. Well, news of today, update on the Israel troops exchange fire with the militants in the West Bank, trying to phase them off. It's getting crazy over there. It's getting real crazy over here. They finding tunnels in front of hotels and hospitals that they don't know who put them in. They're accusing people of putting it there. Or was they already there for refuge or you name it or not? It's getting real worse over there. The Israel-Hamas war is serious, you guys. And I hope in your hearts you keep your prayers for these folks. You keep your prayers for these folks. It's ridiculous. I always said to people who talk to me about it, a religious war is the worst war to be in. Nobody wins or lose. Nobody. I don't care who you are. No one wins or lose. So we hope that comes to a ceasefire real soon. In other news, former First Lady Rosalynn Carter died at 96. Jimmy Carter's wife. Our thoughts and prayers are with you, Mr. Carter, and your family. Great lady. Great lady. Any woman can stand by a man who's sitting president of the United States at any time in my lifetime is a great woman because it's work to be a president in this country. So our thoughts and prayers go out to the Jimmy Carter family. And local news, Syracuse University coach Dino Barbers is out the door. They don't want you no more. Man, a losing season don't count in any sports. And Dino, I want to say from a black man to another black man, you did a great job. You had your hands on a lot of black young men, and you had a chance to teach them things that they probably never learned or they had. But you was a secondary dad, and I appreciate you for that. Dino, the job you have done at SU University, people may not think of it, but as a fan of sports, you did a yeoman's man's work. You did what you can do. As being a receivers coach, starting off, great job, my man. Keep your head up, Dino, and hope your next job is even a bigger and better one. God bless you, Dino. Dino Barber is out of the Syracuse University head coach football, men's football. Okay, folks, that was news of the day. Now, my co-host on the story of the day.
Story of the day, very interesting. A kindergarten teacher thought it was great to teach the girls and boys Ski Yee and Pound Town to get their attention.
Now, whose song is that?
Sexy Red.
Wow, she did what?
She taught them each and every lyric and
chorus. I can't hear you. Say that again.
Each and every lyric and chorus of Pound Town and Ski Yee. I don't know if that's the same song, but they should not be learning that. I do not want to send my child.
Here's what that song says. My coochie hole pink, my doodoo hole brown. Wow, that is something that I don't want to hear and didn't want to hear. And what happened after then?
Oh, she recorded it and it went viral. And a lot of parents are very upset.
I'll be upset too. Are you upset?
I'm upset because I'm a parent.
I don't want my daughters or my sons ever singing songs like that. That's wild.
They don't learn it at home. They don't even learn that in school.
Thank you. And I don't want my kids ever being appalled or something like that. They need to reprimand this teacher. I don't care if it's a class study or not. And you're doing some good, young lady. Teach your kids that, not someone else's. Do you agree?
I agree 100%. It's toxic.
Listen, it's not good. Coochie hole pink, doodoo hole brown.
Ski.
That ain't. Hey, it ain't for no school. It ain't for no classroom or no older, no age, especially not for no middle school or high school, no long preschool. Sorry about that, young lady. You on news of the day. You might be star Monday. Huh.
Yes, might.
Anything else? You got something else to give?
No, that's it.
Well, thanks for that. My lovely co-host, Miss Bouchard, always bringing us some great news and some great antics. Lord, you're the best. We give it up over here on this show. What the name of the show is?
Street Savvy.
Girl, the show with the most. We're going to give you all the hosts. Now, The topic of the day, ladies and gentlemen, is gays and lesbian leadership. Wow. That's a very great topic. I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to start off saying this, folks. I don't give a hoot, and I mean this. If you're black, green, purple, or white, gay or lesbian, fat or skinny, if you're doing a job that's in hand and you're doing a great job, lead me all the way to whatever. Lead me to the water because I'm going to drink it. If you're running that bank and I'm in there catching my money, I'm proud of you, gay or lesbian. If you're running your house and it's a daycare and my kid goes there, so be it. I don't care what you call yourself. A boss is a boss. A lot of great leaders ain't straight men or women. They bisexual, they gay or they lesbian. So what? A lot of coaches in all these leagues, professional leagues we watch, NFL, NHL, NBA, NFL, soccer, some of them are gay and lesbian. Majority of them. Women's college, men's college. And men still ain't find a great way to come out. Some of us came out over the years, came out the closet, but that's not majority because people around them is inferior and people around them don't know their sexuality, don't know what that's going to bring out of them. So for starters, you shouldn't care if it's a skirt or pants or roll-up t-shirt, long hair, braids, dark skin, light skin, yellow. You shouldn't care. Black and brown, you shouldn't care what it is. As long as the job has been taken care of in hand and you've been taken care of and your constituents been taken care of. It's a lot of politicians that are gay and lesbian. And none of us bark about that. And if we do, we up under our breath. Look how he dressed. Look how they walk. Look at this. You need to mind your business and pay attention to the business at hand, that the great job these folks are doing, gay or lesbian. How you feel about that?
I think personally and honestly, keep your sexuality in the home. I mean, everybody has their own sexuality. Everybody has their own opinion. You are what you are. You are who you are, who you are. What more can I say but that? Everybody don't agree with this. Everybody don't agree with that. People need to just not try to down the other group because, oh, you don't understand what I'm about, or I don't want to understand what you're about, or I'm calling you homophobic, or you're this phobic, or whatever. People have their own opinions, their own values, their own whatever. People are people. We all bleed the same color. We all got eyes, 2 eyes. Maybe some of us got 3. I don't know, whatever. We all bleed the same color. We are all people. People are just very sensitive when it comes to that topic. And I just think people just need to just be open-minded, not just about one group, but just about all groups. Just because someone may not agree with what you're doing don't mean they're phobic against you or that they disagree with you. Respect them as they respect you. If they don't agree, it's called free will, free mind. It is what it is. Move on. But don't attack each other. Don't hurt each other. Don't label each other because we are people in the end. Different groups, different strokes for different folks. It is what it is. We're human in the end. Let's just love each other and not push this or push that or condemn this or condemn that. What you do is none of my business. It's not going to make or break me, as well as what I do does not make or break you. What I believe is what I believe. What you believe is what you believe. We are all different faces, races, places, and people, times and things. And that's humanity. That's what makes us humanity. A melting pot of diversity. Respect diversity. Don't put it down, but respect each other. Respect each other. You don't have to agree, but don't put the next one down. Don't label the next one. Don't say, oh, you're afraid of me and you're doing this and you're doing that. No. Maybe I just don't understand something. Teach me. Okay, and if I still don't agree, that's my business. You don't agree with me. I'm not, just respect. People are very sensitive nowadays, and this, in my opinion, is getting out of hand. If you want to be a leader, you're a leader. Do your job. You're here to do a job, do your job. I don't care what you are. You got a job to do. Our business got to make money. I don't care what you look like. Are you bringing in the numbers? Are you making the money? Are you serving the people that come in here? Leadership. Are you a leader? Your sexuality does not demote you as a leader. It does not make you as a leader. Your character and your integrity is what makes you as a leader, not your sexuality. So that's my opinion.
Wow, that was pretty deep. In your opinion, I heard some really straightforward things, and it's addressable.
It is.
And we need to not judge people on who they are when they come in the door, or what they portray to be when you see them. It's all about work ethic and doing the job and being the person at hand for the tall task that's in front of them.
Yeah.
I sort of see that in America every day, from the corner stores to the supermarkets to the big businesses to on television. They put it in front of us. And now, these days it's more prevalent that a gay or lesbian is leading, that's speaking out, that's running these big corporations, that's on these NFL teams, coaching, basketball, football, baseball, you name it. Coming out to a lot of people is crazy.
It's pretty scary as well because of the stigma.
The stigma you get from coming out and saying, hey, I'm this, I'm that, I'm gay, I'm lesbian, I'm black, I'm brown, or I'm Hispanic, I'm not black, or I'm African, I'm not black, or I'm African, or I'm black, I'm not African. You can look at almost the same as a black kid going into an all-white school. As you look into being a gay person, it's almost the same type look. I can tell you about that look. But what I can't tell you about is disparity, ignorancy. You should not shun a person for who they are, or who they become. You should respect them and give respect and look for respect in return. That's it. That's it. I know a few, more than a many, more than a lot of gay and lesbian people, and they good people. Matter of fact, I ain't got to tell you how good they are or show you. I just know they're good people. And the community that we have to start calling the community at large, because it's ignorance with that, great people. They don't need a community, they don't need a holiday, because they people. You don't need nothing to announce them. You already announced, baby. You came in the world announced. So whatever gender you are, whatever gender you upheld, if you transgender, upheld it to the fullest. In my great opinion, and I solely believe on this remarks here, just don't play with no one's feelings. If you're going to be gay, young lady, man or woman, let a person know from off rip, this is who I am, I'm gay. I'm gay. You let them know you're gay and you're proud of it and this is who you are. Please do not play with someone's feelings, because people will hurt you, because they're scared of their sexuality already. They don't know who they are themselves. They don't know. Their body parts, their means, whatever comes out of them. Because the average man don't know what comes out of a female. Don't know, don't care to know. They just want to do other things, you know what they want to do. So learning a gay, man or lesbian, society is very screwed up on that. They don't want to learn. They don't want to know. They just want to hate the word instead of learning the person. I'm going to tell you something. I know some gays that bust your mother to the white meat. Quick. My uncle, Jeffrey Works, was gay all my life. Best person in the world. Actually, a thug, a gangster. They said to me in a nightclub, yo, you related to Jeffrey Works? And my chest poked out. Yeah, what up, dog? He said, yo, that was my uncle. That was one sharpest man I've ever known in my life. He said to me the words. Whenever I start dressing up like a man, my Uncle Duke, which is my uncle, he said my Uncle Duke would tell him, you're sharp. You're sharp. Keep being sharp. That's what a man do. That rung bells with me and this guy. This guy is known where I live at, and wherever he's known for. He done spent time, half his life in prison, and me him just engaged in the conversation. What he had to say about my gay uncle, that rung bells to me. Because in our society, people shine down on gay men and women. Shine. It's like they did Jesus. Yeah, just like they did Jesus Christ. Let me tell you something right now. The gay lesbian community is a beautiful community. Somebody suggested a rainbow over the years, a long time ago. I suggested a heart. A heart. Because they somebody belongs to somebody. And they love by somebody. Which that's me, you, he, her, or them. Or they. I got a gay younger cousin. He done been to Paris. Well, transgender. Done been to Paris, London, all over the world. Got a drag show coming out. He got a good mouthpiece. I'm supposed to put him in one of my films, which is called Footsteps. My gay lesbian film called Footsteps. Something I produced, and I'm going to drop pretty soon. This kid is phenomenal. His mother's one of my favorite cousins, Pumpkin. She's one of my favorite cousins. Teresa, that's her real name. And her baby is just living his life. And I love my younger cousin. And if you're listening to this podcast, and if you overseas and you doing your thing, because I love you. Gay, lesbian or not, or transgender, you're my younger cousin and keep doing what you do. Be all you can be. Love you, cuz. It's a lot that gay community endure over the years. From ignorancy, from people, all walks of life. Now in certain countries like Rio, overseas, in Africa, you can't be gay. You better not. You better not have no twist in your walk, no loop in your throat, no sound like Janet or Michael on the phone, because they would do something to hurt you real bad. It's against their religion to be gay.
So can we just respect that? I mean, because America's literally trying to go over there and
I'm going to say this.
I'm just saying, that's the part of respect.
I'm going to say this.
Respect.
People are crazy to think you could change someone's opinion the way they want to live their life and how they look and why they want to look that way. I tell you something real significant right now. Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union. I think it's Dwayne Wade's child.
Mm-hmm.
People are throwing rocks at Dwayne. And they always thought Gabrielle Union was a freak. So they out there lashing out. But they standing up. Proud for their baby. The youngster is transgender. Gorgeous heart. Gorgeous human being. Skin color, all that. Can dress better than any individual. That's his age or her age in any bracket. Folks, mind your business. Mind your business. Magic Johnson has a son. 6'8", 6'9", baby boy, tall as hell, grown as hell. Transgender. Mind your business. Respect. That's Magic kid. Magic's done a lot for this society and still doing it. Respect that. Will Smith babies, very different. Very different. Respect them though. Respect. Folks, mind your business. Mind your business. You don't know your sexuality. That's why you poking and poking.
You know what? You can't assume that. Just because someone does not agree with someone else's sexuality does not mean they do not know their sexuality. That's broad assumption among the people that do. I know my sexuality, but my ideas and opinions ain't got nothing to do with a transgender or a gay or lesbian person. But I am secure in my sexuality with my own thoughts and beliefs. And I respect you at the same time, and I expect the same respect.
It's true.
So
That's true.
that's just because you don't agree with it don't mean you don't know your sexuality. I think that's a broad
majority,
statement.
let me say this. Majority of America don't know it.
Well, you can't
And
say
some,
that.
no.
You can't say that unless
I'm
you-
only gonna say it's my opinion. And it's
That's
opinion in the
your
show.
opinion.
And people I've been around, they say gay slurs or whoever, or society has shown us. Folks are not in tune with sexuality until they get to meet the person. Oh, he's cool. She's cool. They gay. They cool.
Sexuality and
Excuse me. Let me
gender
finish.
is different.
Let me finish. They're not in tune of who they are itself.
You can't say that.
I'm just saying what society is. I'm not, because I'm too who I am. I love all people. Until you do otherwise.
What everyone else is.
But some people do until they understand. Let me tell you something. And this is off of gays. I have arguments in a lot of places about people in jail. Arguments of people in jail, right? People who done been in jail for crimes that they done committed heinous or what have you. But them did their time. But there's some senators and public leaders saying they should do life for something they did at 13 and 14. That 50 years in jail is not enough. That's bogus. That's bogus. Why should they do life for a mistake they done when they was a child, not known? That's in the same sentiment you put in a gay person who you don't know. It's
what about
just
a straight person?
same thing. Because the person in jail is, some people, they straight who get that time. It's the same sentiment. And I'm not saying all people don't know their sexuality, but society in the numbers says it. But you ask a person, excuse me, you ask a person who don't know a gay person, yo, that ain't me. But when they get to know him, oh, that person cool as hell. Like I said, a gangster stopped me. A gangster. Yo, Jeffrey Works, your uncle, that was my guy. And I would never thought, but yeah. So that means he didn't know sexuality. He always loved him for who he was. So you have a point there. You're right. Not all, but majority do. They don't know they self. Or they scared because, let me correct that. Or they scared because the naysay about gay folk until they meet them. And just like black people all our lives. I know some whites will not, but lock their doors still. For what reason? I ain't did nothing to you. I don't know you. Because the color of my skin?
Yeah. That's a whole other topic.
True. Same thing about gay and lesbian leaders. Folks, my last word of that. Respect people as who they are. Don't put your issues on me, gay or lesbian or straight. I'm not going to bring my issues to you. I'm going to love you for who you are. Keep doing the hard work you're doing, and you should respect it and get your blessings from that. If not, just be you still. Because all of us are leaders in our own way. And some of us step more up than others. I take the initiative and lead everything I do. You know why? Because in my heart, I feel like I got to do that. And I can step back and let somebody else lead. No problem. Because as long as you can lead, you can also listen and have direction too. Because you ain't also been a leader all your life. Somebody else going to talk you direction. So in saying that, folks, respect anybody and everybody, gay or lesbian, on
Or
any
straight.
topic, or straight, or any division they want to be, especially if they're leading you to the goal, to the pleasure, or to the moon, or to that water. That's the saying. You can lead someone to the water, but you can't make them drink it.
That's right.
Ain't nobody gay or lesbian gonna make you drink it. They're gonna lead you to it like I will. Like your parents will. You just got to be able to learn it and want to learn from them, gay, lesbian, or straight. So, folks, thank you for listening or chiming in or having a discussion or debate, which me and my lovely co-host has. You can always differ as long as you respect. And that's all what matters. If you're a sleeping, walking ghost, if you're a drunk giant, in the day, you both going to end up sleep.
Giant.
You end up sleep.
That's
They always told me
That's
that.
true. That is so
They
true.
both end up sleep.
Yeah, because it put you to sleep. So you
Both
right.
ways. Always respect folk. And no matter what, you can come to Street Savvy to learn all the nature goods and divides in the world of comments on
Just
your
our
own
opinion.
opinion. It's only opinion. It only we carry it.
That's
We
right.
want you to know or hear it, and we're going to voice it to you. God bless America, and stay focused on Street Savvy. And make sure you do what? Like, share,
And subscribe.
and subscribe. Thank you, America, for tuning in to the greatest podcast on earth, Street Savvy. Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Good job, Tara.